Hi everybody, I'm Greg Fishel, and I am coming to you from Jacksonville Beach, Florida, just east of Jacksonville itself. And I don't have my mic screens with me, and so I'm going to hold my mouth as close to the phone as I can, so hopefully the wind is not going to cause problems the way it many times does. But I just wanted to let all of you know that I am okay. I will try to get at least a few graphics out to you this evening. Obviously, this has been a rough day across parts of North Carolina. Some tornadoes and flooding reported in our part of the state, in central and eastern North Carolina. And apparently it is just and I don't use this word loosely, and it's not the word I'm using, it's the word that public officials are using, an absolute catastrophe in the mountains of North Carolina. And people are being told, if you live anywhere in the mountains of North Carolina, unless it is an absolute emergency, do not venture out. It is that bad out there in the western part of North Carolina. It looks like things overall will be quieter this weekend. I think I mentioned a few days ago that a lot of times the day after a tropical system hits, many times is one of the sunnier, warmer days you'll ever have, because the air is rising in the tropical cyclone and it's sinking on the periphery of it. And sinking motion produces warming and drying, and that's more than likely what we're going to experience tomorrow. And it doesn't look like there are any other big ticket items headed our way for a while, so we can finally maybe get out of this rain mode where we've already had more than our normal annual rainfall with still more than 90 days to go, which is pretty remarkable. But it's getting dark here, and more or less just wanted to assure you everything's okay. One decision that I made, the plan was to get to Summerville, South Carolina, outside of Charleston tonight, because I was going to do some Uber driving in and around Charleston tomorrow. And just to let you know, sort of a sidelight here, is that one of the reasons I love driving down there is that it can be rather profitable, but also the cross-section of people in Charleston is just remarkable. It's I have the greatest conversations with people down there and always enjoy driving in that neck of the woods. And so that was the plan, but I didn't have a hotel room in Perry last night, and I couldn't get back to Jacksonville to my hotel because the roads were blocked and there were telephone poles with transformers tilting across the road. And I thought, this isn't probably a very good idea to try to drive 2 hours back to Jacksonville at night in this sort of a situation. So I slept in the car, didn't sleep very well, finally got back to Jacksonville to the hotel around noon. And then I was starting to drive north, and you know that terrible feeling you get when you doze off for half a second, and then you realize that you dozed off for half a second. And I figure, I ain't messing with this. It ain't worth it. And so apparently the hotel I had the reservation at in Somerville is making allowances for the hurricane, and so they're not going to, charge me an arm and a leg for canceling. And so I just decided I'm going to stay put here tonight, get a good night's sleep, and then go at it tomorrow and head north. And I think that's probably the more responsible and safer option to employ. So it is getting dark here. Let me just tilt around here. Really pretty. Nice sunset behind me there. Which makes sense, because I'm looking east and the sunset's in the west. So always nice to know that those things work out that way. And there we go. There's your 360 periphery view. So that's it for now. And again, just wanted to make sure that you knew that everything was copacetic on this end. I hope all of you are okay. If you were in one of those bad areas today, I hope you came through it okay. And we'll sort of go from there at this point. But thank you for your concern. Always appreciate that. And we will talk to you very, very soon. And again, I'll try to get at least a few graphics out to you before I go night-night this evening. So you all take care, folks. We'll talk to you soon. See you later.